All right, guys, so the first one we're going to do today, and I apologize, my voice is only about halfway there. It's been a long weekend, great festival weekend. This first song we're going to play is about Butch Cassidy. And he's important to me for a couple reasons. Number one, one of his favorite haunts in Outlaw Canyon, just outside KC. My great-granddad was the ranch manager of that ranch, which is now the Hole-in-the-Wall Ranch. So I grew up steeped in those legends. And for the second reason, Butch spent a lot of his life on the run and going from town to town with the law one step behind him. It's an incredible story. Allegedly killed by the Bolivian army, but no one really knows for sure. This song's called You Better Ride. We're going to play in just a second here. I guess the other funny thing about this one is that I've got a little, if you're an Ennio Morricone fan, if you like the old Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns, I do a little tribute here at the beginning, so we're going to see how the whistle sounds in the mic untested.
We got a cross breeze at 15 miles per hour. You're clear to land.
We need more Toby. We need Toby. Oh, there he is.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toby has
All
joined
right.
us.
We're going to give it a shot. At the Occidental's back bar, I buy a wagon from the east. Bullet holes and open tabs are left by those deceased. You count your silver dollars by the embossed ceiling's glow. It's Tom Horn sneaking up the back steps, quiet and moving slow. The red wall breaks in Casey where the narrow passage lies. Your haven in the sandstone under Johnson County skies. But the Pinkertons are getting wise to your cattle ranching bluff. Your face is worth 5,000. Your word ain't enough. You better ride.
You better ride.
You better ride. You better ride through that red wall, but you better hide. Ride for Elsie Lane and all the others that have died. Ride to Patagonia, don't listen to your pride. You better ride, you better ride. You better ride, you better ride. Harvey Logan's got the horses. They saddled down at Powder Creek. Kid Curry knows the back trails where the posses never seek. But there's talk of Tipton Station and a Union Pacific job. To feel alive, you've gotta find somebody else to rob. But down in Denver, there's a banker counting what we took in gold. That bank in Winnemucca, you were 34 years old. You had a late beginning and a meteoric rise. And to feel alive, you gotta find somebody else to ride. You better ride.
You better ride.
You better ride. You better ride through that red wall, but you better hide. Ride for Elsie Lane and all the others that have died. Ride to Patagonia, don't listen to your pride. You better ride, you better ride, you better ride, you better ride. Seems like you just woke to find that world grown small and strange. Telegraphs, trains, and photographs have been pulling back your reins. But no plan survives the action, and every trail runs out of track. And the ghosts of all your choices lay like shadows at your back. You better ride. You better ride. You better ride through that red wall, but you better hide. Ride for Elsie Lane and all the others that have died. Ride to Patagonia, don't listen to your pride. You better ride. You better ride. You better ride. You better ride. It's time to set aside your pistol and your heart. Ride away from everything and make a brand new start. You better ride. You better ride. You better ride. You better ride through that red wall, but you better hide. Ride for Elsie Lane and all the others that have died. Ride to Patagonia, don't listen to your pride. You better ride. You better ride. You better ride. You better ride. All right, this next song, I'm going to do my best to sing it with my voice a little shot, but this one's called Champlain Valley. I was lucky enough to spend some time in beautiful Vermont, and it's similar to Wyoming where there's not many people and it's hard to make a buck, so this song's about that. And, by the way, y'all should see what Miss Janie Wings got in her hands right there.
Not just for serving salad anymore.
Bristol if I wasn't drunk already. I'd drive west of Bristol town and I'd get out of Perry. Champlain Valley in the birds and pines. Iroquois blood, that's a dollar sign. Wanna make a bucket, have a hell of a time. The sap won't flow, the sun don't shine. Press them apples down, baby, and choose your yeast with care. Wait a few short weeks for fermentation, and we'll drink away our winter despair. Champlain Valley in the birch and pines. Iroquois blood, that's a dollar sign. If you wanna make a bucket, have a hell of a time. Sap won't flow if the sun don't shine. Largemouth bass in Lake Champlain, northern pike in Dunmore. If I had a job, I'd quit today and I'd move down on the lake shore. Champlain Valley in the birch and pine. Iroquois blood, that's a dollar sign. If you wanna make a bucket, have a hell of a time. South won't flow, the sun don't shine. Press them nuts down, baby, and choose your yeast with care. Wait a few 4 weeks for fermentation, and we'll drink away our winter despair. Champlain Valley in the birch and pines. Iroquois blood, that's a dollar sign. If you wanna make a bucket, have a hell of a time. Sap won't flow, the sun don't shine. Trade your ties for snowshoes, cause winter's drawing near. We got 2 feet of powder on the pass last night, now you won't get a car up here. Champlain Valley in the birch and pine. Iroquois blood, that's a dollar sign. If you wanna make a bucket, have a hell of a time, cause the sap won't flow if the sun don't shine. Champlain Valley in the birch and pine. Iroquois blood, that's a dollar sign. I wanna make a bucket, have a hell of a time. Sap won't flow if the sun don't shine. Champlain Valley in the birch and pine. Iroquois blood, that's a dollar sign. I wanna make a bucket, have a hell of a time. Sap won't flow if the sun don't shine. Wanna make a bucket, have a hell of a time. Sap won't flow if the sun don't shine. How about Janie and those spoons? So I wrote this song. Also, Nolan Robinson, thank you for being here, my man. That's my son right there. And his good friend Ruby, all the way from Sheridan. Thank you guys for coming. And Luke, my other one, is running around wild somewhere, so if you see a naked 3-year-old, it's probably mine. Oh, no, there he is. All right. The sun in my eyes wakes me up to a life I despise. This high rise hides the sky, the plexiglass view of another man's life. Is this the best I can do? Is this the best I can do? Picture of the bighorns on the wall. A new fly rod I ain't used at all. I'm stuck in the cage that I made. I sold my life to get paid. With each day working here, it's getting harder to steer. My hands aren't on the wheel, I'm just along for the ride. Life is stuck in gear, I'm on the passenger side. best I can do? Is this the 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 best I can do? I'm 10 years old. The world I know is 500 acres and free. It's made of dust, dog hair and sun, catfish, cactus, and cottonwood trees. I've drifted so far away for healthcare, housing, and pain. And each day working here, it's getting harder to steer. My hands aren't on the wheel, I'm just along for the ride. Life is stuck in gear on the passenger side. I can do? Is this the best I can do? Is this the best I can do? Is this the best I can do? Thank you guys. That song means a lot to me.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we got two more. Let's do, let's do geological, and then we'll play by ear. We'll do geological, Crikery. Let's do geologic time. All right, guys. So we have to develop our set list on the fly. This next song is called Geologic Time. And I wrote it because...
Janie, this is why we can't have anything nice.
He's sabotaging me. I wrote this one because I was flying over the Bighorn Mountains, and I was looking down at the... You actually see the Ordovician cliffs, which are 200 feet of the Ordovician limestone, which is old, probably 200 million years or so, something like that. We got a geologist in the audience, so I pointed at him so they know. And I was trying to imagine what a human lifespan would look like in comparison to that, right? 200 million years. And then I was thinking about how about all the lives of all the people, and you add them up, and what about the history of civilization and the first people there were? And so I actually looked it up and I did the math. And if the whole stretch of geologic history was laid out in a mile, and you took all of human existence, it would be about the size of a fingernail on that mile. So we are just lucky to be here. You're just playing an A minor. I'm gonna do that because my voice is...
So A minor?
If, that's A. single mile to scale, all of human history would look like a fingernail. But measure us in deeper time against the ancient Earth's decline. Just a blip, no consequence in geologic time. Plato and Demosthenes, Confucius, Newton, Socrates coded immortality with ideas of last age. That humble fern can write or learn, will outlast every sage. Turn sunlight into patience, each quiet verdant page. Julius Caesar, Alexander, Genghis Khan, obsessed upon their legacies, about what they would pass on. But no mind can hold ambition to build something that can last. A fraction of a fraction, the empire built by ants. We came in on the final page, our ink can't even dry, and we're already reaching, just trying to crack the sky with intelligence to harness fire and step into great unknown, unable to leave well enough alone. Take 400, then add 50 million years. Now ain't that nifty? Sharks have swum unchanging longer still. If we survive the next decade, I'd be surprised, but who's to say? We might last a million, what a thrill. They've had their day, 200 million years, they say. From temples, tools, technologies, just test and try stability. But progress ain't survival, and it might seem like a climb. Upward, ever upward, towards something divine. Upward is not forward, and it doesn't buy us time. Julius Caesar, Alexander, Genghis Khan, obsessed with their legacies, about what they would pass on. But no mind can hold ambition to build something that can last. A fraction of a fraction, the empire built by ants. We came in on the final page, our ink can't even dry, and we're already reaching, trying to crack the sky with intelligence to harness fire and step into great unknown, but unable to leave well enough alone. You could walk the earth's whole memory in just a single mile to scale, all of human history would look like a fingernail. But measure us in deeper time against the ancient Earth's decline. Just a blip, no consequence in geologic time. All right, thank you so much, guys. I better call it quits so I can still talk in a week. Thank you so much, Nowoodstock. Thanks for having us again. We really appreciate it.
And thank you to the sound people and setting up stage. They are working so hard for you.
They weren't even mean at us, weren't mean at all. That's unusual, Steve.